not talking about your everyday peon Edomite. They don't know shit, you know. But you're super rich, they know. And they know that who Jacob is, man. They know that Yahweh Shai coming back. They know that a melanated power is coming back, that they going into slavery, but hey, Esau's gonna try to escape, man.
Verse 2.
That's all on that.
Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it. Walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated.
Yeah, take hold of what? The truth. Take hold of Yahweh Shai, not take hold of all these other philosophies and vain doctrines and wicked teachings. No, you holding on to Yahweh Shai. Read that again. That was a fire verse.
I know, bro.
Baruch 4:2. Turn thee, O Jacob.
Oh, who?
O Jacob.
So this message, who Yahweh Shai is coming back for, and the message that we speaking is only for Jacob.
The book. That's what it said at the beginning.
Right. Go ahead.
O Jacob, and take hold of it.
And do what?
Take hold of it.
So you're supposed to take hold of the scriptures.
Yeah, the Bible, man.
Man, the scriptures say that Yahweh Shai, the word was made flesh. So Yahweh Shai was a living embodiment of the word, man. All right, but go ahead.
Walk in the presence of the light thereof.
Yeah, which our light is Yahweh Shai, you know. The law is a lamp, Yahweh Shai, man. All right, the whole book is about the greatest man on earth. It's about Yahweh Shai. The law I'm written in the volume of the book. It is written of me, who? Yahweh Shai. It's written of the Lord, man. Go ahead.
Thou mayest be illuminated.
Be enlightened. Being illuminated. All right. Can someone actually go to the etymology, Tazamak, illuminated? All right.
Yeah, being illuminated, man. Being, you know, not in the dark. You know what I'm saying? And basically walking in the, you know, the commandments. You know, following the old paths, man.
Right.
Okay. Before then, a lot in the scriptures, a lot it states, you know, as I call you back to remembrance. You know, things that we once knew. All right, because we got to come back to those old ways, man.
And to touch up on what that brother just said about that, that's telling us that we're not gonna be niggas, man. Before, we was not niggas before, man. That's not all what we was as a nation was, man. We was kings and rulers, bro. So it's like, you gotta really think of sovereignty, man. We used to rule this earth. So why the hell would we not want to rule it back, man? Okay, and this time when we rule it back, it's gonna be everlasting. We ain't gonna be deceived no more, man.
Right.
Okay.
Hey, and it said we will be what? Illuminated, right?
Yeah.
You got that? Hey, and when you go into, we was talking about the Freemasons earlier. Hey, they got something called the Illuminati, which just goes into what?
The enlightened ones.
Enlightened ones.
Yeah.
You know, and the true enlightened ones are the men of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, man. The ones that have the true light, the ones that are really being enlightened. All right. See, there's two playing fields right now on this earth concerning knowledge, and that's the wicked left hand of the Lord and then the righteous right hand. Right now, all the prophets, the men of the Lord, are getting this enlightenment, illuminated knowledge, and then you got Esau on the left hand. He's also, how you think he knows how to split atoms? You know?
Yeah.
And tell you the weight of a flame, like in Ezra's. Who can measure the weight of a flame? Esau can. Esau can put you on they got the heartbeat sensors, and they can put a thermal on and see your breath. You know, so they can see breath. So that's the two sides of knowledge that's being, but it's all from Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, and we're being put on that spectrum of understanding, you know, the evil and the good.
Right.
You know, being illuminated, just knowing damn near all things, man.
It is. Ultimately, when Yahweh Shai comes back, the Lord gonna give us the knowledge of literally all things. You know, you'll have the knowledge of everything. You'll have the knowledge of the herbs. You'll have the knowledge of the trees, the animals, the operations of the elements. You're gonna know. Hey, that's what King Solomon had.
How birds fly.
Grab that. What King Solomon said. Giving me the knowledge of the elements. Knowledge of elements. Grab that real quick. But hey, we're gonna be put on that level. But you got. I think I got it. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, grab that real quick.
Wisdom of Solomon 7,
and we're gonna be put on this level. Because this is Solomon, and Solomon, he was the wisest man to walk on earth, aside from the greatest, which was Yahweh Shai.
without words.
Which in the spirit is the same person.
Exactly, and it's the same. It's the same.
Spirit.
It's the same spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah, King Solomon is Yahweh shot.
If
Matthew
you can
1:1.
perceive
If you can perceive it.
Matthew 1:1.
Hey, so I'm gonna grab it real quick. Secret to servants to prophets, because these are secrets, man.
I got
right.
it. And I want to say, you know, hey, what did the King Solomon ask for to Yahweh Shem Shah? He asked for wisdom, man.
Right.
And guess what? Wisdom brings everything else, man. Gravitates everything else, man.
Yeah, and King Solomon, everything was made of gold everything. You know, gold everything, man.
You got Amos?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, but go ahead, read that again.
Wisdom of Solomon 7 and verse 16.
What you got?
For in his hand are both we in our words, all wisdom also in knowledge of workmanship. For he hath given me certain knowledge of the things that are, namely, to know how the world was made and the operation of the elements.
So King Solomon has so much wisdom that he knew the operation of the elements. He knew how elements, worked. You know, how the sun and how the stars and all of this stuff and what it means. The calendar is the moon.
Yeah, what stars is made out of, what elements mix with, what elements what don't mix well.
Right.
All of it.
You got the periodic table, H2O. So you got what? Hydrogen and oxygen, But go ahead.
Verse 18, the beginning, ending, and midst of the times, the alterations of the turning of the sun, and the change of the seasons.
The alterations of the turning of the sun.
Change of seasons.
The change of seasons. That's how much wisdom he had. He understood, when the sun was right here, why it was right there, what was the sun made out of? What's the time of the day? And yeah, certain people, they can look up at the sun and say, oh, it's 12 this, it's 12 da-da-da. And they'll be right on point.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy.
So, to know true time, not just having to look at your, how you think we told time before, smartphones and AI and all of this shit.
You had the sundial.
You had to look, you had the sundial, you got
stars,
compass, but even before that, the number one thing was looking up.
Yeah.
It
was
the
for
operation of signs and seasons, operation of elements. You know what time of day it is, you know when it's about to get dark, but hey, you got to be on a different level to know that. Which, certain people got that, but we gonna be on a whole different level,
and
man.
to add on that, nowadays with the lighting now, especially in America, with these street lights and stuff, it actually prevents you from seeing out into the skies, man.
Yeah.
Okay, the type of lighting they got out here, man.
They don't want you to know that.
Yeah.
But we gonna have all of that in the kingdom, man. We're gonna be able to look up and know exactly what time it is, and it's, and we're gonna be timeless. We're gonna be immortal, but see, these other nations, they gonna operate on the time still. But go ahead.
The circuits of years and the positions of stars, the natures of living creatures and the furies of wild beasts, the violence of winds and the reasonings of men.
Hey, so it said, what did it say about the creatures?
The natures of living creatures and the furies of wild beasts.
The natures of living creatures. So he studied the animals. Like, that's why you got in the Proverbs what it say, study the ant. You can learn a lot from wildlife, Let nature speak to you. You see, wisdom is within that, because guess what? Our Heavenly Father created it.
In all things, man.
Yeah, that's why his name is Yahweh. He exists. Go ahead.
The violence of winds and the reasonings of men.
The violence of winds. When it's windy as fuck, wind, like you can hear the wind. Study that. Go ahead.
The diversity of plants and the virtues of roots.
And virtues of roots. So wormwood, what else they got?
Like scripture says, he has wise when I've heard of the
herbs. Turmeric.
Abhor not the physician.
Abhor not the physician. But hey, King Solomon, see, you have natural remedies. Now,
You don't gotta go to the doctor.
Now Jake dibbling and dabbling more in that. That's coming out more, which is good, because that heals you. It's medicine from the earth. The Lord has created medicines of the earth. The scriptures say that. And he that is wise will not abhor them. What's the medicines of the earth? The herbs and stuff. But see, King Solomon, before you had Google, King Solomon knew different herbs, and so we ain't gonna need Google in our kingdom.
Yeah,
Everything's gonna be downloaded within inside of us. You're gonna be able to take 4 different roots, and you know exactly what you're gonna make, what it's for, what it's gonna help in your body, you know. So go ahead. Hey, that's heavy power, man. Go ahead.
Verse 21, and all such things as are either secret or manifest, them I know.
Them I know. And things that were secret. So that means that he got the secrets, and the secrets are given to who? The prophets. King Solomon was a prophet too. But go ahead.
It's Amos 3:7. Surely the Lord will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants the prophets.
There you go. So the Lord reveals the secrets, and we telling you the secret things concerning future prophecy, the mark of the beast, you know, Yahweh Shai coming back, you know, the nuclear missiles, who the Israelites are. It's all secrets that have been revealed from the Heavenly Father through the elders and apostles, from Yahweh Shai, man.
Even these elites, man, these cabals, you know, these cults. The Most High is putting us on game on all of them, bro.
Right. We exposing them. Hey, we in the inner circles of these guys without even being in the inner circles, because the Lord is exposing them. So even there, when they get the shadow government, they talk about the New World Order. We're telling you what's gonna happen. We're telling you that you want to mark the whole world. You want to crash the dollar. And we not at your fucking meetings. You know what? We meeting with angels. You know, the Lord sending messengers and visions. You know, the prophets, the understanding.
And we're saying the things that you're, devising it, but we're also telling you time and events after that. We're telling you that it's not going to work. Your plans that y'all do in these secret councils, everything, you're wasting your time because it's not going to work. But at the end of the day, you're going to have to try. You know, the Lord going to make you try, but it's not going to work, man.
Right.
You know?
You want to illuminate?
Yeah, grab that real quick. Go into that real quick.
So, illuminate in the Latin.
Grab the illuminate verse again one more time.
You want to read the illuminate verse?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, illuminate in the Latin, it says in means upon, and illuminate means light. So, light upon.
Yeah, light upon. Enlighten. To be enlightened. You know, to shed light upon. Okay? And the light that we're getting, that's shedding upon us, is the light of Yahweh Shai. That's shining upon us, and ultimately it's going to shine completely when Yahweh Shai come back, and he physically changes us to be just like him concerning immortality, the powers, all of that. Lord willing, that's what the reward of the elect is. And that's what we hoping and striving to be.
And we're lighting upon the darkness and the wickedness of these elites,
right.
Because and we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. Okay, see, versus other Jake, they get deceived and they don't really know what's going on and behind closed doors, but through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, Shai, we do, man. We know what's going on. We know their tactics, their plans, their agenda.
Right. Hey, real quick, I got a precept real quick, and we'll go right back to that. This is John 1:5. And the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not.
Damn.
So the light, which is Yahweh Shai, is shining in darkness. Hey, we're in the valley of the shadow of death here in America. You know, this world is engulfed in what? Darkness. So the light is shining upon us within the darkness. We all came from a dead estate. You know, that's why you got to be careful on how you talk to people. You might say, oh, this nigga a 2/3. Hey, we was all in that mentality. You never know when the Lord can wake that man up. All right?
Yeah, and it's shining upon, if something's shining upon, it's touching it. All right, so the Most High touched us,
right,
to wake up. And even us, all right, we touching upon these things to bring it out, man. Because if the light hits something, if it's shining on something, it's obviously hitting on something.
It's right on you.
Right on it.
You can't hide. But it says, and the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. So even right now, we preaching light, and these people are in darkness, and they can't comprehend it. That's why you try to tell certain people, and you might make it plain as day. You might make a vivid image and tell them what exactly you're talking about, and they still can't get it because they're in darkness. Still, mentally, they're spiritually discerned. Their conscience been seared with a hot iron. As soon as you talk about God, Caesar Borgia just blinds them right there. Like you see that, that picture that you see so-called JC like around, peeking out the corner.
Peeking on the side.
That's how he is. JC right there. Yeah. As soon as you talk about anything spiritual, anything about God, JC right there. But it says, and the light shineth in darkness, and the darkness comprehended it not. So these people that are in darkness, they don't comprehend this truth. You can't comprehend this truth. That's why really the only two people that have the knowledge and wisdom and understanding is the left-hand side, these wicked top elite. They got knowledge now. And then the right hand, the prophets, the men of the Lord. And we exposing the left hand. We over here like looking at the left hand like, yo, that shit's wicked as fuck, you know? But